everyone, and welcome to Gierok Farms. It is day number 3 of baling corn stalks. So yesterday we had a really big day. We baled over 130 bales with this baler yesterday. So huge day. So if you haven't watched that, make sure to go back and watch it. But I didn't film this. Last night we had some issues here with the tractor. I got out to clean the baler before I brought it back to the farmyard here, and we had a pretty good, or I should say pretty bad, a pretty major hydraulic leak. So as we get into it, I'll explain it, but we gotta get this tractor ready to go and look over the baler, grease, oil the chains. Thank you all for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Let's get this tractor and baler ready to go. So to update you guys, the culprit was an O-ring here in this hydraulic remote. I was using remote number 2 because it seems like it responded a lot better and was a lot faster, but the O-ring must have went out on me once I moved over to my uncle's and was doing that custom work over there. And I'll show you the O-ring right there. It's crazy how something that small can cause some pretty major issues. Thankfully, I think I caught it before it caused any major problems. Being tractors like this, your hydraulics that run your implement also are for your transmission and your power steering. So if you run the tractor out of fluid or lose all your fluid like I was yesterday, you could have some big problems. Like I said, I think we caught it soon enough to where there's still oil left in the system. It still isn't the best situation, definitely stressful. So starting off here, we got to fill our reservoir up, and then we'll test it, make sure that it continues to hold oil. We'll clean all this off and then address the baler, throw some grease and oil at that. Headed out to bale. So between last night and today, I added almost 10 gallons of hydraulic oil. So we lost a lot. That, like I said, I'm happy we caught it before started to hear a pump whine or lose hydraulic functions, you know, or start to have transmission issues. So I think we caught it just in time, because that's a lot of oil to lose. Anyways, got her all cleaned up, tested her out. Couldn't get it to leak there in the yard, but we'll keep an eye on it. The day goes on and I'm using it and the oil gets hotter. Worst comes to worst, hopefully we can just switch hydraulic remotes like the number 3. Like I said, I wanted to keep it off of 1 because I couldn't quite get number 1 to respond as fast as I would like for opening the gate. Dad, he just got back to the yard with the Oliver and the rake. He said that stuff is getting really dry out there, but I have some custom work for my uncle here right away, so we're gonna run over there and do that quick. Then we'll come right back here and jump right into baling the stalks here on the home farm. Let's see how many bales we can bale today. Checking back in, we just finished doing another 25 bales. My uncle, he only wanted me to do 25 due to storage. He's got more on the ground, but I was just shy of getting this field done. There was literally maybe like a third of a bale, so I picked that up, and then I remembered where I left off last night when we had the hydraulic leak and where I cleaned off. I maybe have a third of a bale there, and that's on my way home. So I'm gonna run over there quick, feed that into this one, and he should get a half a bale or more. So he's gonna get one last bale. That way then he doesn't have to worry about getting rid of that windrow. Then he knows that field's done back there and worry about the rest of his ground instead. So that didn't work out too bad. I'm sure he'll be happy to hear that. The baler has been running smooth. That hydraulic leak I've been keeping an eye on, and it is currently no more. So hopefully she stays that way. The baler too, yesterday I had some pickup teeth that were rubbing starting off the day, and I can't hear or see any rubbing. So they must have kind of bent themselves back or wore enough off to where I don't have to hear it. So everything's good. We're gonna hurry back to Dad's farm, but on the way finish off this last little bale here and give him one extra. Checking back in, we finished the first field for Dad today, and 11 bales and some change. So we're gonna head on to the bigger piece, the longer piece. Should be able to make a little better time there. This is definitely one of our steeper fields that we row crop, and there's not a lot of good places to set a bale. There's not even much for like waterways, you know, where I could be halfway up the hill to set them. So it's pretty much go to the bottom or put them up here on the road. The road up here is a bit of a gamble, because if they waddle their way off the road, then she's gonna get a heck of a lot of momentum into the woods. But we also don't want to put them all down there. One, I don't want to travel down there the whole time with the baler for efficiency, and two, then you gotta haul them up out of there. So gotta find that happy medium. Nevertheless though, we're still making pretty good time. I'm hoping to be done baling before it's dark, but we'll see. right, we have finished all the round baling planned for today. All of Dad's stalks have been baled or chopped and put in the wagon, so that's a really good feeling that all of his bedding is made. As for the bales that we did for him today, we did 32 of them, and then we did 26 earlier. So quick math there, what do we got? We got 58, so that's a pretty solid day. Not as big as yesterday, but that's okay. I'm happy getting done with baling here while it's still light out. That's a good feeling. So anyways, we are going to open this baler up and clean her off as good as we can out here with the leaf blower, and then we'll take it back to the yard. But we'll probably keep it out and about in case we have some baling yet to do for the year, some custom work. We'll see. But anyways, let's get this thing cleaned off, and then we can hopefully help move some bales. We're gonna put the cleaning on hold real quick. Dad just got back up here with the wagon, so we'll help him get one filled up so that he can get it back down to the yard and get it empty while I'm cleaning this off. All right, back down here in the yard. Dad is finished putting away almost all the bales, and we got another shed full here. At least the back half of this one is. We got a bunch of bales on wagons in our other shed. The bull barn, heifer barn, that's packed full too, you know, where the cattle aren't. We also have some in the heifer barn, the bull barn we call it. We are filled up. It's a really good feeling to have plenty of bedding, plenty of hay going into the last month of fall here and leading into winter. It feels really good. A lot of insurance when it comes to having feed and bedding stored up and ready to go for your livestock. Anyways, thank you all for tuning in. Thanks for making it to the end of the video. Remember, like, share, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you thought, and stay tuned for other videos. We will see you all next time.